Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would share with you a small haul. I have kind of a group of items that I've purchased over the last week or so. Not many, but I wanted to share them with you because I had a few minutes to film today, and I'm just trying to get myself on a schedule where I'm filming a little bit more regularly. So I had a little bit of time today, and I had a few things that I hadn't shared with you yet, so I thought I would jump in and share them with you today. So let's jump right in and get started. I'll try to keep the video relatively short. The first one is a eyeshadow palette. Like, I need another eyeshadow palette, but and actually I have Lisa from Lisa D1 to thank for this, because she had texted me to ask me about this palette, which I'd never really looked at, and she was curious about it. So when I was at the store, I went and looked at it to give her my opinion on it, and I decided it was really good for me. So it is the Kevyn Aucoin Essential Eyeshadow Set in, it's called palette number 1. That's, his palettes are numbered. So let me take the, and it's just another neutral eye palette. Comes with 5 shadows. I own a couple of his duos. His shadows are very nice. The pigment is really good. They blend beautifully. They wear all day without creasing if I have a good primer on with them. So I had never looked at this, and so when I looked at it, I thought, wow, that's a really good neutral palette, and this would be great for travel. It's, you know, it's very small, but if you look at the colors, you know, there's a good cream for highlighting. This color right here, I don't know if it's showing true on there. It's a peachy pink, but it's almost a flesh tone when you put it on. It's just ever so slightly brightening on the lids or wherever you place it. I am wearing this palette today, just a couple colors from it, but you know, there's a warm brown for the crease, there's a cooler brown for the crease, there's a really cool sort of dark one that you could use as a liner or to create a smoky eye, or even for the crease if you applied it correctly. I'll swatch a couple of them. This is my, this is the, I'm wearing this sort of to define my, to sculpt my eye today, so just in the crease and a little bit on the outer corner. It's a beautiful, warm tan color, and they really are nice shadows. The peachy one, the flesh tone one, I'm not sure you'll actually see it. It's right here. It's really pretty. I have this on my lid today. This on my lid, this in my crease, and just kind of buffed into the outer edge of it. And then I have the white one here on my brow bone. This has a little bit of shimmer to it, so like for me, I don't like too much shimmer on my brow bone, so I buff it down a little bit. But the pigmentation and the colors of this palette are just beautiful, and you know, I can see myself using this like on a daily basis. It's that nice. The here, I'll swatch the cooler brown shade too. This cool brown shade. I mean, look, it's just a beautiful, cool toned tan that can be used in the crease. Here it is. It's beautiful. Look at the pigmentation of these. They're just, they really are beautiful. I will, I'll swatch the, so there's the white one. See how pigmented it is? It's beautiful. It's really not white. It's more of a creamy color. And I'll swatch the dark one too. Just, I wasn't going to swatch them all, but what the heck. And that deep brown, it's a cool tone. So this palette is great because you could do warm or cool with it. It's perfect. It really is. I don't know why I hadn't looked at it before, but thank you, Lisa, for asking me to look at it for you, because I just love it. Love it. So yeah, again, it's and it's in the, you know, the normal Kevyn Aucoin packaging. It's quite slim, you know, so you could travel with this very, very easily, and it has a decent mirror on it. So if you know, needed to use it to do your eyes, it's kind of small for me, but you could, in a pinch, use this. So highly recommend it. It comes with just a couple of, you know, foam applicators. I've saved them. I don't know if I'll actually ever use them for anything, but I usually save them for a little while just in case. Love it, love it. And I think it was 55. It's either 53, 55, or 58, one of those. So it's a decent price point. You get a good amount of products. Let's see. it's not on here, it must be on the box, how much product you get. So I'm loving that. I really, I've used it for the last few days. I think it's a great everyday neutral eye palette. If you don't want to, you know, sort of step up to the Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage, I think this is a great option. I think I like this better than my Charlotte Tilbury. I do. I've only had it a few days, but I do think I like the way the colors blend and that kind of thing. So love it. Highly recommend it. Okay, so then I picked up a couple of lipsticks, like I need another lipstick, but I wanted to try the new Dior formula. So Dior came out with a, it's called Rouge Dior Balm formula. Comes in packaging like this. And these are, it says Natural Lip Treatment Couture Color. These are, I'm wearing this today. These are a little bit like the Chanel Rouge Coco Shines, but they have a much longer wear time. So they're a little bit glossy, not overly glossy. They're quite opaque. I'm quite surprised that some of them are quite opaque. I bought the color 558, which is Lily. And it's just a beautiful, I don't know, it's a little pinky coral if you ask me, which is, you know, kind of what I always wear. So there it is right there. This is what I have on my lips today. This is all I have on. It's very comfortable to wear. I don't have a liner or anything on. When I try to show them to you guys, I try to wear them without a liner or anything just so you can see the true color. I think this is a great color for me. This is almost like an everyday lipstick for me because it gives me enough color. It's coral enough that it really brings out my blue eyes. It's very comfortable to wear. It's very easy to apply. You don't have to be overly precise with it. And I haven't found that it feathers much, so I'm kind of liking it. The packaging is, you know, the packaging is even almost reminiscent of the Chanel Rouge Coco Shines, you know, with the middle metallic in the middle and then the dark packaging. For those of you who don't know, I believe one of the lead, like the design director or whoever he was from Chanel has recently gone to Dior, so maybe this isn't so surprising that they came out with a formula very similar to one of Chanel's formulas because he is now working for Dior. Not sure. I also bought an Armani lipstick, and this is in the color Pink 511. It's the regular Rouge d'Armani, so in the black tubes. I also like the Rouge Ecstasies in the red tubes, but this is in the color Pink 511, which is just a really pretty sort of neutral pink. It's one of my favorite colors that he makes, and I've wanted it for a while, so I picked it up. You know, it's just a beautiful rosy pink. It's not too blue. No, it's not too blue. I don't know how it's going to show on the monitor. It's not too blue. It's actually quite neutral, very sort of deep rose color. It's really pretty. I love it. And I love his formulas. These, I love the packaging too. They, you know, they're magnetic, so they stay closed, that kind of thing. Love it. So I'll let you know how I feel about the color when I start wearing it, but I've worn it many times in the store, so love it. Okay, and then I was at Ulta and I picked up a couple things. Both of them I think are new. Well, I haven't seen them before, so let's just say that. So the first one I bought was a Japanesque product, and it's their makeup setting spray. And the reason I bought this is because it's an aerosol makeup mist. Now, these still have, well, let's see, water, yeah. The third ingredient in this is denatured alcohol. So this is a setting spray. It can be very drying on the skin because of the alcohol that's in it. So you want to be very careful when you use it. You only want to use it when you really need to set your makeup for a long period of time because it can be very drying. So be careful with setting sprays. But the reason I bought this is because it's an aerosol, and aerosols tend to give a very fine mist. And I really like it. This is it's a 3-ounce can, but it's quite, I think this is going to last a long time, and I'll spray it. See how fine that mist is? There's an ever so slight scent to it. Anyway, I've tried it a few times and I really like it. I think it was kind of expensive, but you know, so Ulta runs deals a lot, 20% off. I like it because it's such a fine mist, and sometimes when you do the sprays, that are an actual pump, you know, they start spraying funky and that kind of thing. So I'm liking this. I'll give you an update on it. I've only used it a few times, but I really like it. I have not seen it before. And when I was shopping in the Japanesque aisle, they had a bunch of new, at least I think it's new makeup, and the packaging was just beautiful. I didn't buy anything, but the packaging and the makeup in the for the new Japanesque, I think it's new. Maybe it's just new to the US, I'm not sure. But it's beautiful packaging. I didn't buy any of the products, but the packaging was really, really beautiful. I didn't have time to play with too many things, so I just picked this up. And then the other thing I wanted to try was, and this is new, this is the Rimmel Scandalize Rockin' Curves Amplified Volume and Lift Mascara. That's what it looks like. So the thought behind this, I think, is very good. So it's a curved brush. See how it's curved? So that when you're applying it, you know, this is lifting here and this one is getting in those inner lashes. And I think, I've tried it a couple times. I think it's going to take practice to use it. I think the design of the wand is really good. What my problem is that when I use it, I almost think the curve is a little too, for my eyes, it's too exaggerated. So when I'm kind of going in here and applying it, sometimes this big edge hits my lid, my upper lid, and then I get mascara up there. But I like the concept. The shape of the wand seems to work really well for me. So I'm going to play with this a little bit more and let you guys know like what my final decision is on it. But it did get like all, I'm not wearing it today, but it did get all these little lashes in here and that kind of thing. So I think the design of the wand could be good. The other thing I will say is I think that you have to be good at going this way on this side, so you have to either be able to do it with your left hand or be really good at doing this, because you can't really do it this way, you know. So depending on how you apply your mascara, how talented you are at applying your mascara, that will be a challenge. So I'll let you know more about this, but I was kind of curious about the shape of the wand, and I love trying mascaras. You know, mascara's a big thing for me. So yeah. That's it. That's all that I bought over the last week or so, but I thought I would share it with you because I had a few minutes today. Yeah, so if you own any of these products and are enjoying them, or especially the Dior Rouge Bombs, I'm very curious about what colors people have picked up and what they thought of them. And if anybody has tried the Japanesque product, I'm very curious about that as well, or any of the other Japanesque products that I didn't pick up. They're in the beautiful packaging. I'm curious, you know, how the products perform and that kind of thing, because the packaging is gorgeous. So that is it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.